Hi. So I'm taping today some new conversations, some new dialogues to experiment and to keep this alive for myself and for others. I really want to start with sharing some insights, what these movements are that we're talking about. It's 5 movements of syntony. Why are we exploring this dimensionality in our dialogues? It's because the movements are making it possible to get into world actions together and trust each other and really get into this deep agreement with each other. So I really want to start with the first one. It's passion. How do you really nurture your passion inside, and how can you touch other persons to nurture their passion? So that's about meaningful vibration. It's when you're compelling an enthusiasm. So when you're sharing this from the inside, people can really touch this and feel this on the outside. You don't have to act like or just pretend like or practice something, because it's just who you are. And that's what we mean with being the systems you want to be. Be the system you wish to see in this world. The second movement we're talking about here, it's integrity. Because integrity is really about dignity. And we, in this Syntony society and the learning communities, are elevating our character, but also elevating each other's character. So that's the worthiness that's inside of this movement. That's what integrity really means. It's about honor and respect, because you cannot just click on someone's friend and then start to have conversations and chat, because it's not about chatting. Integrity is really about knowing who you are from the inside and respecting the other person, and respecting the boundaries of other people, getting to know other people, if they are into presenting their way of thinking, or are they showing their way of being, like being in groups of yoga, or are they presenting things. It's all about their own integrity, that they have this choice to just do what fits for them. So this integrity is something, it's a movement, it has to be there so naturally. We have to respect each other and honor also the knowledge and the time that other people are taking, and their ways of teaching and learning. Everyone has his own authenticity and his own way of expressing this action. So this integrity is really an issue, because a lot of people think, oh, you can just easily get new friends and then you can get a lot of likes, thumbs up. But in our learning communities, it's really not about the likes you get. It's actually better if you don't get likes, and if people are just reading what you're doing and they are respecting and giving you some dignity here. And if you're asking for a Skype call, that they are really there for you and that they feel honored to work with you together. That's actually what's going on here. So the third movement is grace. How do we explain grace? Because people can do this in different ways. We see grace as being simple, elegance. So keep it simple, use your tools simple, show them simple, and considerating how others are using their own things easy too. So a composed way of being. That's about grace. Then we get to control. That's the fourth movement in the syntony practice, in the conversation. We have to feel that the other person is having some kind of control, some kind of personal mastery in all situations. So not in all situations in life you find yourself in, but in most of the situations of life you find yourself in, it's really important that you are in control and that you are really taking responsibility. So I'm really doing this to get up at 5 in the morning, take my time to not be disturbed, to do my practices physically, and then checking my email and planning and scheduling. Every day I plan and schedule a few things that I really need to do this day. And it's just what I do every day. So that's personal mastery, because I know when I'm tired or when I need some new input, I go to the water, I get on my bike, I listen to music, or sometimes I just hang out with really sweet people. But most of the time it's about this control, about not being in control, because it's mastery. And mastery is fun to just practice every day, because after 10 years it gets so normal, it's so naturally actually. So what helps for me is this music. This is my favorite one. It's Colored Waves from a Seaside Trip. It's mixed by Nicholas Miller. I discovered Nicholas Miller 3 years ago. But this one, this Colored Wave mix, is really, it's really touching and nurturing my actions during the day. It's just vibrant. So if I'm just practicing Pilates, or I'm writing, or I'm blogging, or doing the housekeeping, or listening to some new students who want to integrate the symphony materials, just putting this on. So music helps. You really have to choose one favorite music song. Playing tracks that can anchor real big actions. It's so normal. So let's get to this last one. It's the flow. I hope you can really see this flow. This is the flow I'm in. I don't have to do anything. It's just about tuning my actions and my attitude to harmonize with my surroundings. And this is my surrounding. And I'm just sitting here in my house in Cartagena. I don't need an expensive office. I don't need all the tools, because the most important thing we all need, it's there. You can do it with your iPhone or with your other phone, a laptop. Just turn on the camera, choose your own music, go to SoundCloud, because that's a really nice place to be. You can really meet so many new people over there, and you can find this nice own quality of sound that's really nurturing you from the inside. And that's what this is all about, because this is just my journey, and it's touching me inside, because I am crazy about the sea, and I'm crazy about those sounds here. This is really touching me. I don't know why. It's just, it is. You know what I mean? This is why I found this useful. This is why we need practical presentations, and why we need this methodology of the symphony conversations, the soft technologies. So I think this is really fun. I'm going to check later, and if enough people are liking the video, I will tape it again, and we will show some more insights and tell you more about what's going on here. Bye bye.